Tonight on DC News Now.
There's 10 to 15 people surrounding him in this small lobby.
A teen arrested in a brutal attack at a DC McDonald's. We speak to the victim's husband as police search for more suspects. Donald Trump makes history by naming his new chief of staff. Plus, President Biden addresses the nation for the first time since the election.
Hi, everyone. Heading into your Friday, we have sunshine and cooler temperatures. I have the details in a moment.
A firefighter hurt in a fire in Prince George's County. A look at the damage tonight. And a big honor for staff members at a Western Maryland elementary school. The recognition they're getting for saving a baby's life.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 10 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. DC police have now arrested a 16-year-old boy in connection for attacking a man in Northwest last month. This happened at the McDonald's on 14th and U Streets, and investigators are looking into this as an anti-gay hate crime.
DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg is live at that McDonald's. And Daniel, police are still looking for at least 6 more suspects.
Chris and Susan, the husband of the victim, told me tonight that there could be up to 15 people who were involved in the brutal beating of his husband. He says that they are happy that at least one person has been arrested, but he says there are many more who need to be held accountable. It was almost 1:45 on October 27th. Thomas Lascaro had fun at 2 gay bars at the corner of 14th and U Streets, and the 22-year-old went across the street to McDonald's. When he tried leaving, a woman told him to watch where he was going.
A group of individuals, up to 15, then blocked off the exit and said, "Did you not hear what she said, you F word for gays," derogatory term.
His husband, Stuart West, wasn't with him that night, but says Thomas was brutally beaten. On the sidewalk, he inadvertently recorded this video of trash and drinks being thrown at him.
An act of violence so grotesque, coupled with that language, is to another extreme level that I never anticipated anyone having to go through, let alone my own husband, who's new here from Colombia.
On Tuesday, police arrested and charged a 16-year-old with assault.
It's a lot of anxiety that comes around this, you know, as one person gets caught and then fearing that the others won't.
Police are still looking for these suspects. West wants to see a permanent police presence during peak hours at 14th and U, so this never happens to another person.
We need to have some explanation from our city leaders as to how, moving forward, we are going to not only have a temporary solution to this issue, but a permanent solution.
If you do recognize any of the people in those photos or know anything about this incident, you are asked to call police. We're live in Northwest. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Developing tonight, the FBI says it is aware of racist text messages being sent all across the country. Just take a look at the message that a 15-year-old girl in Michigan received this week. It says in part, "You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation," then reads, "Bring all of your belongings. Our exclusive slaves will be there by 11:45 to pick you up," and ends with, "Anyone who runs away or doesn't show up will be killed." Now, not all of the messages have the exact wording, but all do reference some type of plantation work. One ends with the hashtag MAGA. In a statement on social media, the FBI is saying it is in contact with the Justice Department and other federal authorities about these text messages, and they are encouraging anyone who receives one of these messages to report them to law enforcement.
Also developing tonight, President-elect Donald Trump has named his campaign manager, Susie Wiles, as his chief of staff. Wiles will be the first woman to hold that position. Born and raised in New Jersey, Wiles has spent most of her political career in Florida. She has been widely credited for leading Trump's campaign to victory, while for the most part staying out of the spotlight. Well, today, President Biden pledging a peaceful and orderly transition. It was his first remarks to the nation since Vice President Kamala Harris lost the election. The president acknowledged while the outcome may not be what some people wanted, he says the America of your dreams is calling for you to get back up. We'll have much more on his speech and the transfer of power ahead at 10:30.
Staying in the district, a major break and a deadly shooting now that also hurt a toddler who was just outside with her daycare group. Police now have a man in custody accused of killing 2 people. DC News Now's Marielle Carbone joining us live in the studio. And Marielle, the violent shooting really outraged the community this summer.
Yeah, it did, Susan, because of the time. Just after 11 a.m. on a Thursday, the location outside of a daycare center, and the victims, of course, one of them a toddler. Now, tonight, police charging 1 man while still searching for more suspects.
Families don't feel safe. Young people don't feel safe.
That was the reaction from neighbors after a quadruple shooting on July 18th killed 2 men and injured 2 others, including a 2-year-old child.
The baby just took all of my emotions.
Thursday, police arresting 25-year-old Andre Green. He's charged with first-degree murder while armed. Officials calling the shooting a brazen act.
Our detectives quickly pulled and analyzed surveillance images and followed up with community members, generating leads and narrowing in on a suspect.
According to police, Green is one of several people who pulled up at the intersection of 23rd Street and Alabama Avenue Southeast, got out of the car and opened fire on a group of people standing there. A toddler who was walking to a nearby park with her daycare, Creative Corner Early Learning, was caught in the crossfire.
We know that the brazenness of the suspects in this case shocked the community.
Immediately after the shooting, community leaders calling on the government to help move the daycare to a safer space.
If they care about the young people like they say they do, and to force that daycare to move out of that shopping center.
And we had a very, very strong conversation with the daycare owner where we went into specifically what she would need to feel for the community and for those individuals to feel safe going forward. Additional patrols, services, therapy services for the employees.
And the assistant chief there says that work is ongoing. Chris and Susan, police say there are several other suspects wanted in this case, and there is a cash reward for any information that leads to an arrest and a conviction. In studio, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, Marielle, thank you so much for that update. Now to our long stretch of no rain. It is extending a drought watch for the D.C. region. It all started 4 months ago, back in July. This is now the first time since 2010 that this Council of DMV leaders has asked families to take these voluntary measures to conserve water. There's also a statewide burn ban over in Maryland. This is, of course, due to the dry and windy conditions that we're continuing to see. The fire risk also means that you cannot use a charcoal grill or have a campfire.
All right, for some good news, rain is on the way, finally.
Yeah,
we need it.
Take the pick of what type of weather conditions you want for over the next couple of days, Janessa.
Yeah, we're going to get a lot except snow, so I'm not putting that on the table just yet. Weather-wise, we're looking good right now. Currently, we are dealing with a little bit of cloud coverage, but here's the latest issue where the warnings have been issued for D.C. metro areas surrounding county. If you are in this kind of peak shade color, up towards central Montgomery County, Frederick, Washington County, super dry. Relative humidity is down, along with wind gusts are going to continue to pick up going into the next couple of days, and so that is going to allow fire danger to be high. Tomorrow, temperatures cool down, but these were our records today, beating 81 previous record, 84 for DCA this afternoon. So very hot air moving into the region, and now the colder air has slid in. Dew points are finally back down to dry to comfortable. That's due to that frontal passage, and it's very noticeable tomorrow morning as temperatures are back into the middle to upper 60s for your early morning commute. Will remain dry for your Friday, Saturday, and then tracking this widespread rain for Sunday. We'll look at that timing coming up.
All right, we'll see you then, Janessa. Meanwhile, 3 public high schools in Arlington, Virginia, they're beefing up security after a trespassing incident in Yorktown. Students will have to show ID before entering a building. Yorktown High started that policy yesterday. Wakefield and Washington Liberty High Schools will start tomorrow. Now, the Assistant Director of Safety telling DC News Now, safety and security of our students and staff is our priority. After every incident that occurs, we debrief and determine any necessary steps necessary to enhance safety and security. Still unclear if the stepped up security measures will be made permanent.
And take a look here. A firefighter is hurt, that is, during a house fire here in Maryland. You can see the roof is nearly gone at this point. The flames became so dangerous, in fact, that Prince George's County crews, they were only able to attack the flames from the outside to keep them from spreading. DC News Now's Tim Reed has more on what happened.
Investigators tell us a family of 5 who were living here all survived and were not hurt, but the house